Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Higurashi. Last time we got to see Rena's emotional trauma and her coping mechanism of staying in the car and kind of letting life go away. Like I said, I can relate to it to some degree, but I know there are a couple people that seemed like they felt kind of bad for me. It's okay. It was years ago, and I've come to terms with it since then, so it's just, it helps me reflect on the character, if nothing else. And I've since come to terms with it, so it doesn't really bother me. But anyway, let's continue.
Oh, 来た来た。おはよう、レナ。
今日はケイチ君の方が早かったね。
普段を棚にあげるわけじゃないが、俺が朝の待ち合わせでレナに勝つなんて珍しいこともあるもんだぜ。
はあ、レナ、今朝はちょっとお寝坊した。ゆうべ寝つかれなくってね。
レナもか？実は俺もなんだよ。昨日の大騒ぎの余韻がずーっと残っててさ、布団に入っててもなかなか眠くならなくて夜が長く感じたぜ。
Yesterday I had a lot of fun with my friends and went home still riding that high. I was too full to eat dinner. I kept talking with my parents about the great time I had over the past few days. I was so pumped up that I couldn't go to sleep. Kinda sounds like I'm a little kid. But, given that Rena seemed to be the same way, I felt better about it. No, I felt better isn't the right way of phrasing it. I should say I'm glad to know that we shared the same feeling. Rena went treasure hunting after I left. I'm sure she found many adorable things, went home, and talked to their parents about how great the day was. I'm sure she did.
みーちゃんだ。おはよう。
おお、ミオンが先に待ってるなんて、今日は雪が降るかもな。
人が珍しく先に待ってりゃそういうこと言うわけ？
それを言ったら私より先に待ってたケイチ君も珍しいよ。雪が降るかもね。
人のこと言えないね。
Sorry, I was busy murdering people in my dungeon. It's going to be another happy day today. I had fun the day before yesterday. I had fun yesterday. So, I'm going to have fun today, for sure. I'm happy. And Mion is happy too. Of course, Rena and my other friends are equally happy. I'm not afraid to say it. And I wish these happy days would last forever. And we sure are talking about happiness a lot.
なあミオン、今日は何をして遊ぼうな。
今日の部活？何がいいだろうね。レナは提案ある？
そうだね。昨日、おとといと体を使うゲームが続いたから、今日。
そうだな。レナの言うのも一理あるぜ。部活は肉体勝負だけが全てじゃねえだろ。
もちろん。心技体全ての要素において完璧であってこそ部活メンバーだからね。じゃあ今日は何かテーブルゲームで遊ぶことにしよう。
Sorry, I just had like a weird thought. I don't think it's the case, but I'm kind of wondering, because they've been going back and forth between the characters, between the narrators, so to speak. It's pretty far off, but I had the weird idea that maybe, like, it's trying to say they're the same character or something, because it's swapping off. I don't know. That sounds far-fetched now that I say it out loud, but trying to say that Rena and Keiichi are maybe like the same kind of person? I don't know, I don't really have anything to back that up with besides the fact that the characters get passed off so quickly to each other. Sort of like almost mid-scene. Yeah. I'm sure it's not that, though. I don't know. That feels wrong now that I'm saying it out loud. Everybody was early this morning. We could enjoy our walk to school for once. After a while, we started talking about the upcoming festival. They told me that the festival was called Watanagashi, and that it's the biggest event of the year in Hinamizawa.
そうだそうだ。昨日木宮の家に親類が集まっていろいろと話が出たんだけどさ、ケイちゃんの話題が出たんだよ。
俺？園崎家の重鎮が集まって一体何の相談だよ。
いやさ、昨日のエンジェルモートでのケイちゃんの活躍を見てた店長の吉郎おじさんがさ、ケイちゃんのことを相当気に入っちゃったみたいでさ、それでいろいろと話を聞いてみたら、他の親類も意外にケイちゃんのことを知ってる人が多いんだよね。ひなみ沢の名物男みたいな言われようだったよ。
名物男ってのはまた微妙な称号だな。その称号の9割方はミオンの罰ゲームに関係があるような気がするぞ。
それだけじゃないけどさ、ノリもいいし元気があって無鉄砲なところも今時の若い子にしては感心感心とみんなベタ褒めだったよ。
I felt a bit embarrassed to know that people I haven't even met were speaking well of me.
でね、今後の渡長市のお祭りで何かで活躍してくれないかなって話が出てね。
Like what, die?
ケイちゃん目立つこととか好きでしょ？
おいおいおいおい、本人不在で勝手に話を進めるな。俺は孤独と静寂を愛するロンリーガイだぜ。
誰がロンリーガイだ？ローンボーイの間違いでしょ？
The more I think about my idea that Rena and Keiichi are the same person, the dumber it sounds. I don't know if I meant it physically. I meant it more like emotionally. Like maybe Rena was like a certain emotion in his brain or something. I don't know. It still sounds dumb the more I say it out loud.
ローンってケイチ君、お金に困ってるなら協力するよ。
うおー、そこまで財布事情に困ってねえし、レナも真に受けてそんな目で見るな。
We really were still feeling the after effects of yesterday. Mion and I made a lot of noise teasing each other on the way to school. Rena watched us and laughed happily. Satoku and Rika-chan were already there when we arrived at school. They were also full of energy. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun were too. From that, I can tell that they also had a good time yesterday. Everybody has been having a good time, really. In Hinamizawa, everyone is happy.
まだ引っ越してきて1年も経ったわけじゃないけどさ。
どうしたの突然？
いやさ、ひなみ沢に引っ越してきて俺幸せになったなって。
どうしたのケイちゃん、急に臭いこと言い出して。
レナにはわかるよ。ひなみ沢に引っ越してきて全てが幸せになった気持ちよくわかる。この村にはね、きっと人を幸せにする魔法がかかってるんだと思うから。
レナは幸せか？
レナはひなみ沢に引っ越してきてからが毎日幸せだよ。
そうだな、そいつは俺もだ。
ちょっと、なんかおじさんだけのけ者っぽくない？ブーブー。
The sky was clear, and the few thin clouds were pure white. The cry of the cicadas was telling me that summer would be coming earlier than usual. Watanagashi is just around the corner. I'm sure we'll have great fun at the festival too. There'll be more and more fun days to come. I'm sure of it. Summer is just around the corner. And Watanagashi Festival's definitely not going to kill somebody. These and other lies you can tell yourselves for great laughs. Alright, now we're back to Rena. The last day of the last class of the day was finally over, meaning that it was time for club activities. I was sure it would be fun. I couldn't wait. But then Mi-chan received a call and told us something had come up and she had to go. So we didn't have a club meeting today. Disc. I was really looking forward to it. There was nothing I could do, but I could at least chat with Keiichi-kun on the way home. It'll be fun. And then we can go back to our boring old car again, where we just sit there and cry ourselves to sleep. Keiichi-kun sometimes says mean things, but he's very funny. When I chat with him, my depression goes away. Wait, what did I just say? Am I depressed? I have so much fun every day, and I'm as happy as I can be. What did I have to be depressed about? Well, it was obvious. Because of Rina-san, my father is happy now. Before he met her, he was like a lamp in broad daylight. Honestly, he was like the living dead. But after he met Rina-san, he started to smile like he used to when he was living with my mother. He enjoyed talking with her and started going out with her. You could probably say they went on dates. Now he looks 10, no, 20 years younger. Rina-san gets along with my father very well, and she's very kind to me too. There's actually no reason for me to hate her. But the bitter memories of my parents' divorce and my many regrets were gradually eating away at my heart. Was it okay to accept that woman? Rina-san might be the same as how Uncle Akihito turned out to be. Is she the enemy who takes my happiness away with her very existence? Interesting. With or without bad intentions? Am I going to sit around until everything collapses again? Should I fight the enemy before it's too late? I mean, I don't know. I can understand being upset with Akihito because he's basically pulling the family apart. Even if the mother was obviously 50% of it, I would say Akihito was also 50% of pulling her family apart. Whereas Rina's, not really picking the family apart. It's already apart. Rina-san comes to my house a little too obviously. Since my father started letting her stay the night, many of her belongings have turned up in the house. My father and I don't smoke, but there's an ashtray in the living room. The futon in our guest room is hers now. In the bathroom there's a toothbrush and shampoo I'd never choose to buy. I started to feel awkward about those things. And that's when I started noticing it at the front door when I came home from school. Her perfume. I asked my father once if he was thinking about getting married to Rina-san. He looked a little embarrassed, perplexed and confused. He told me, not yet. He knew I was hurt by the divorce. That's probably why he couldn't admit that he wanted to remarry. That's why he said not yet. He'd consider it, but not while I was still living with him. That's what he meant, I guess. There's only one reason why I don't want him to get remarried to Rina-san. I feel offended that my sanctum, my family, is being invaded. I might be being selfish, though. I know keeping my father all to myself means keeping him miserable like he was before he met Rina-san. He has a life to live too. It's his right to heal from the pain of the divorce and to live, to find his new love. He wouldn't have had to go through that painful life if I prevented the divorce from happening in the first place. See, she's blaming herself for the divorce again. once again, a fairly illogical, but still, I would say fairly understandable mistake or misconception for a child to have in that situation. Very interesting. He has a right to a happy new life that lets him forget the pain he never deserved, and I don't have any right to stop him. In fact, I have an obligation to try to return his happiness to him. I have to pay for my sin, my inability to prevent his divorce. Then, what should I do to make both of us happy? It wouldn't be that difficult. All I'd need to do would be to give my silent approval of their relationship. My father tells me he won't get remarried while we live together. That means I should stop leaning on my family, be strong, and live on my own as soon as I can. Although, that doesn't mean I can tell him not to go out with her until that day. Rina-san comes to our house to see him despite her busy schedule, and she even stays the night whenever her shifts permit. They're adults. I have no right to say anything against that. That's why I chose to give my silent approval to their relationship. And tried to see her as little as I could. I get along with Rina-san on the surface. I know my father would have a hard time keeping face if we didn't. But it's a very exhausting and painful thing to get along with a person I don't really like. So whenever Rina-san comes over, I spend as much time as possible outside, then head home late. Mi-chan's club activities are the most convenient things to do to kill time. But there are some days we don't have a club meeting. On those days, I while away my time at the garbage dump, hunting for treasure alone. And that's how I started to make my secret hideout. My father can do whatever he wants with Rina-san at home. I don't have to see them together. I can spend my time peacefully at my hideout. I sometimes feel depressed about my life. I sometimes want to talk to somebody about it. But nothing will change, even if I talk to somebody. This is all I can really do. The most important thing for me should be to overcome the sadness of losing my family as fast as I could, and to regain my own happiness. I have so much fun every day. I'm happy every day. Even on the way home, Keiichi-kun was talking about funny things that made me laugh. My feelings gloomy in spite of that was kind of rude. My father should be happy. I should be happy. I just feel sad because I still can't separate from my father. Compared to the unexpectedness of the divorce, Rina-san's invasion is a very slow process. I think Rina-san understands how I feel. She treats me very kindly, but she doesn't do more than that. I think she understands that I'd feel uncomfortable if she did. I respect Rika-chan because she's strong even without her parents. Compared to the pain of losing both her parents unexpectedly, my problem is like nothing. I respect Satoko-chan's toughness too. She also lost her parents and was forced to live a painful life under her uncle and aunt. Compared to the cruel treatment she had to go through, my relationship with Rina-san is a blessed one. I keep feeling anxious, but that's just because I'm still immature, and because I feel like I'm not ready to separate from my father. I have to be strong like Rika-chan and Satoko-chan. I have to try my best to be happy. I'm going to live with all my might in order to regain the peace of mind that I lost that day. My assumption that I'm not happy is just a mistake. I should appreciate the wonderful days I spent with my wonderful friends. Just by realizing that I'm happy, the world shines so brightly.
そ れでねあんまりにも可愛いからレナ、はお持ち帰りって
やれやれ。レナは毎日を楽しく過ごすことに関しては達人だな。
レナは毎日が楽しいよ。こんなにも素敵な友人たちに囲まれて過ごす。
How could I possibly be unhappy? Tell me,
どうして
Keiichi.
不幸が感じられる？
だな。不幸なんかここにはないよ。いつまでも楽しくて。
All the
不幸な
time,
ことなんか
yes.
とは一切
Yes,
言
we
えない。
are always happy, Keiichi.
それが
There is
ひなみ
no
沢ってことなんだよ。
sadness. He should have stopped right there. But he just kept going.
レナが羨ましいよな。その悩み知らずな能天気さが羨ましいぜ。
バカにされてるっぽい気がする。でも毎日が楽しいなら私は能天気でもいいかな。
I don't have any worries. I feel like I do, but that's just because I'm immature and still want my father's attention. Come on, say the magical words. It'll cheer you up. It didn't make sense to say it now, but I was going to say it anyway, because this is my magical phrase that always cheers me up.
お持ち帰り。
なんだよ突然。でもそれでこそレナだぜ。
That's right. This is me, Rena. I'm not Reina. Reina still wants her parents' attention. Rena is a goofy and carefree girl. She knows that every day is full of happiness, and she has the kind heart to appreciate it too. I should forget about icky things. I should live a wonderful life free of anything icky. Icky starts with I, and that's why I got rid of the I in Reina. I'm Rena. I'm going to recapture the happiness I lost when I left Hinamizawa. I will overcome any pain and hardship. I can be happy because I got rid of icky things. I'm sure there are only incredible things waiting for me. Oh, incredible starts with I too. There are no incredible things waiting for Rena.